Right now, what we need to do is just focus on the day-to-day, getting people off buses, off trains, getting them out of New Orleans into a shelter, medical needs attended to, and have a plan for them getting on with their lives.
And Texas Governor Rick Perry praised his state's response to the crisis.
The First Lady and I have been so thankful to have the great opportunity to represent a state that has been so giving in this time of need for our neighbors.
But for others, like Houston clergyman James Dixon, the good intentions don't make up for the humiliating treatment he says too many have endured.
I think that they have, in many instances, not been treated like people. We've been shuffling around like cattle, I think, because the staff has been on demand, the workload was on demand, and ill-prepared for.
Houston Mayor Bill White just doesn't see it that way.
We probably have 150, 200,000 people. Our heart is going out. We're not turning people away from Houston and not telling them, no, go to another city.
Nonetheless, Bishop Dixon believes the national response to the crisis in New Orleans has revealed an essential truth.
The racial divide in America is still deep. It still exists. And the unfortunate reality is in times like these, we discover where our nation really is. And I think it's good for us to know it, but how we address it is important.
And while hurricane survivor Enola McGinnis says she's thankful for all the help she's received, she also understands why many others are so angry.
That's why they're lighting cars up and saying, I'm here, I'm important too. They're important enough when it's time to vote. But after the vote is done, they're no longer important, and I don't think it's right.
Here at the Astrodome, Houston officials have moved evacuees into a second stadium and exhibition hall, and they're also preparing space downtown. They have asked other cities and states to shelter survivors. They also insist that no one in need will be turned away. This is Michelle Martin for Nightline in Houston.
Meanwhile, late this evening, another sign of growing political finger-pointing. Grammy Award-winning hip-hop artist Kanye West went off-script on NBC's live hurricane fundraiser, blasting the media for portraying black people as looters while describing whites in similar situations as looking for food. He saved his toughest comments for the president, charging that George Bush doesn't care about black people. In a moment, amid all the inhumanity, one town that dodged a bullet on Monday reaches out and practices some random acts of kindness.
Wait, did you see that? Go back. Clearly, that woman is trying to get more fiber and calcium in her diet. Now, it's so much easier with new Metamucil capsules plus calcium. Metamucil fiber for regularity, plus as much calcium as an 8-ounce glass of milk for strong bones to help prevent osteoporosis. Metamucil capsules plus calcium. Stay regular, stay strong.
Would you kindly tell me what you're doing in the road?
I'm with the help desk. You're lost. You're headed to Fresno.
Fresno, right.
This is the road to Albuquerque.
How'd you know we were lost?
The boxes told me.
The boxes?
RFID radio tags on the cargo. Helps track shipments.
The boxes knew we were lost. Maybe the boxes should drive. Very funny.
Tiger is back to his championship-winning ways, notching 2 more majors in 2005. He looks to stay hot against a tough field at the Deutsche Bank Championship, Sunday and Monday on ABC Sports.
Start the search for your next car at CarMax. Instead of driving around all day, come to where you can compare features and options and test drive nearly every make and model on one lot. So start your search today. CarMax, the way car buying should be.
Start your used car search at CarMax. We've sold more guaranteed quality used cars than anyone else in America. So if you want to know what a high-quality used car looks like, come to CarMax and just take a look. CarMax, the way car buying should be.
The whole airplane wanted to go to California.
What did you do?
We took them.
That's what we do. We fly the plane.
Pilots.
A woman asked me for a soda, so I gave it to her with ice.
So the ice acts as a chilling agent.
Sometimes people want to sit together, so I seat them next to each other.
It's not rocket science, it's JetBlue.
Check out our super low fares to these great East Coast destinations at JetBlue.com.
No wonder over 33 million customers have embraced the JetBlue experience.
With the new Sprint, now I can talk in the largest network with no roaming charges.
Now I can talk as much as I want with no huge overages.
Now I can get all my incoming calls free.
So everyone's in my free calling network.
Lots of different plans.
For lots of different people.
Because if we were all the same as everyone else,
it would be creepy.
Together, Sprint and Nextel give you more choice in plans than any other wireless company, starting at just $34.99 a month. Sprint. Yes, you can.
Amid the chaos and devastation, there was one community that didn't wait for official help to arrive. Dave Marish reports from Houma, Louisiana.
Terrebonne Parish and its chief town, Houma, Louisiana, just 65 miles southwest of New Orleans, have become literally the place of first resort for many people who fled the flood and fury of the storm. Houma's in the bayou, lowland country, vulnerable to storms and floods, and the people of the parish are all too familiar with hurricanes.
We've had Betsy and Camille, but I'm too young for those, but I did stay through Andrew, and it was a very, very powerful storm, but nothing like the one that hit New Orleans and the eastern part of the state.
So when Hurricane Katrina took its fatal turn to the northeast, towards Mississippi, the people of Houma felt blessed. And virtually from the moment the emergency began, they started aggressively to share their blessings with people in need. The parish civic center immediately became a shelter, home today to almost 1,000 people, desperate and devastated.
We lost everything.
I lost everything. Everything is just me, no identification, I'm just here.
Everything I own, everything I bought for the apartment's gone. I've lost everything that I have.
Roughly 2,500 refugees from New Orleans have come to the Houma area, searching for at least a temporary home. But many of them are also searching for something even more precious, the people they lost in the storm.
A lot of people we lost, but we still here and we made it out.
I'm looking for my son.
And I'm trying to find my parents.
I'm looking for my grandmother, Miss Gilder.
I'm looking for Albert Thomas.
I'm okay. I'm at home.
At the Houma Civic Center, food, bedding, and welcome came first. But within days, Paul George was also setting up a program to reunite separated families and locate missing people.
We're helping them try to maybe connect with their families either at other sites or with families who live in other places in the country. We can call them, say, hey, your family's okay. Is there any way we can help connect you guys?
While almost all are anxious and heartsick, many of them are literally ill, including at least 24 whose serious chronic medical problems put them in the special needs category. For them, Dr. John Patrick Sweeney and dozens of local physicians and nurses
I gave you 2 doses, so one for this morning, one for tomorrow morning. And
have improvised tender, loving medical care.
Probably the biggest challenge is getting all the people to the right place at the right time. It's just been an unbelievable show of volunteer support. We've got every level of people.
Much of this hospitality is driven by the adrenaline of the emergency. But Dr. Sweeney and his colleagues know this is an effort that will have to extend for months and will affect every aspect of life in Houma.
I don't know what this is going to look like tomorrow or tonight or next week, but we're going to be available next week, and this is what I have available. I have money, I have doctors, I have nurses, I have these kind of